place value of 3-digit numbers. In this video we're going to learn how to recognize numbers from a model of hundreds, tens and ones. And we're also going to learn how to state the place value of digits in a 3-digit number. Let's make a 3-digit number out of place value blocks. To make our number we're going to need 3 different types of blocks. Some hundreds, some tens and some ones. Let's take 3 hundreds, 5 tens and we'll have 8 ones. What number have we made? We've got 3 hundreds blocks, so we know that these have a value of 300. Our 5 tens are worth 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and of course our 8 ones are worth 8. So we've made the number 358. Now how can we write the number 358 using digits? Like this? Can you see what we've done here? We've written the numbers 350 and 8 all in a long row. This isn't correct though. It's not how numbers work. A number that contains hundreds, tens and ones only needs 3 digits. Do you remember the title of this video? Place value of 3-digit numbers. We only need a digit to represent the number of hundreds, 1 to represent the number of tens, and 1 for the ones. Now we have 3 hundreds, 5 tens and 8 ones. So we can write the number 358 using the digits 3, 5 and 8. This is where these place value arrow cards come in really useful. When they're split up like this, we can see the value of each digit. We have 300, 50 and 8. But if we push them together, we can see how to write the number using 3 digits. 3 hundreds, 5 tens and 8 ones are 358. Now it's really important that we understand the value of each digit when we're working with 3-digit numbers. Which of these digits is worth the most? Well, if we took these 3 cards and put them anywhere on the page, all we can see are the digits 2, 4 and 9 separately. And of course we'd say 9 is the largest digit, isn't it? But as soon as we put these digits together to make a 3-digit number, the position or the place of each digit really matters. Imagine for a moment that you've seen this lady, but the position or the place that you've seen her is sitting next to you on the bus with her shopping on her lap. You probably wouldn't think she was a queen, would you? She looks like a queen, but she's not in the right place or position. But if you saw her on a golden throne, there's a different story. Now her position tells you that she probably is the queen. So to find out which of our 3 digits is worth the most, we don't just look at the digits, but we look at what position they're in. Out of the digits 2, 4 and 9, 9 is the largest digit. But where is it in the number? It's sitting in the ones place, isn't it? Its value is 9 ones. Now on its own the digit 4 is less than 9. But in this number it's sitting in the tens place. It has a value of 4 tens or 40. So is the digit 4 worth the most? No, because although the digit 2 looks like the smallest digit if we looked at it on its own, it's the king or queen of our number, isn't it? We've put it in the most important position. It's in the hundreds place. And so our tiny little digit 2 has a value of 200. To find the digit with the largest value in this number, we need to look at the place that has the largest value. So we can say that in the number 249, the digit that's worth the most is the 2. And although it's the largest digit on its own, the digit that's worth the least in this number is the 9. 9 ones. Let's try answering some questions now where we have to think carefully about the place value of 3-digit numbers And remember, it's all about the position we put our digits in. Using a place value grid, we can figure out the value of each digit. To find the value of the 3 in 435, I can write the digits into the grid. 4 hundreds, 3 tens, 5 ones. The 3 is in the tens column, so I know the 3 has the value of 3 tens, which is the same as 30. Use a grid to help you find the value of the 6 in 126. We're given a 3-digit number in this problem, aren't we? It's the number 126. And of course it's made up out of the digits 1, 2 and 6. Now we're being asked to find the value of the 6 in this number. What is this 6-digit worth? But we know that the value of a digit in a 3-digit number depends on where it is in the number. Its position really matters. Let's draw a grid to help us, exactly the same as the one we've just looked at. As it's a 3-digit number, we're going to need 3 columns for our hundreds, tens and ones. And to help us remember what each one of these is worth, we could pop a hundreds block in the hundreds place, a tens block in the tens place, and a 1 in the ones place. Now we can write our 3-digit number in the grid. 126. Rather than having just one block in each column, should we try to make the number? We already have 100, so that can stay the same. But we'll put in 1 more 10 so that we've got 2 tens, and 5 more ones will give us 6 ones. By using the place value grid to help us, we can see where the digit 6 is. It's in the ones place, isn't it? And because it's in this position, we know what the 6 is worth. The value of the 6 in 126 is 6 ones. Select the number that has a 2 in the hundreds place. We're given 4 numbers as possible answers to this question. Can you see? They're all made up of 3 digits. And our job is to select or to choose the number that has the digit 2 in the hundreds place. Now we know that the digits in 3-digit numbers like this all have a different value. If we read each number from left to right, the digits are worth hundreds, tens and ones. Let's look at the first number to begin with. It's made up of a 6, followed by a 2, and then a 3. This number has a 2 in it, but when we look at our grid we can see that the 2 is in the tens place. This isn't the number we're looking for, is it? The digit 2 has a value of 2 tens or 20, and we read this number as 623. Our second number starts off with a 7, so that's a 7 in the hundreds place. We can see straight away that this isn't the number we're looking for, is it? It has 5 tens, and this number also includes a digit 2, but this time it's in the ones place. In this number, the digit 2 has a value of just 2. And we read this number as 752. Now this next number is the number we're looking for, but can you see why? Maybe if we write it on our grid you'll be able to see. We have 2 in the hundreds place. The rest of the number has a 4 in the tens place, which is the same as 40, and a 5 in the ones place. 245. This is the number that has a 2 in the hundreds place. And if we just check the last number, we can see this contains 2 2s, but neither of them are in the hundreds place, are they? We know that when we read a 3-digit number from left to right, the first digit we see is the hundreds place. And the only one of these numbers that has a 2 in the hundreds place is 245. Find the value of the 9 in the number 192. We're given a 3-digit number in this question, and it's made up of the digits 1, 9 and 2. Now we know that a digit's position in a number gives it its value. And in this question, we're thinking about the digit 9. It's in the middle of our number, isn't it? But what's its value? Let's use a place value grid to help us. We know that 3-digit numbers are made up of hundreds, tens, and ones. Now our number, which is made up of a 1, a 9, and a 2, has a 1 in the hundreds place, a 9 in the tens place, and the digit 2 in the ones place. We could also use place value equivalent to model this number. 100, 9 tens, and 2 ones. Now if we want to think about the digit 9 in our number, we need to think about the middle column, don't we? The 9 is worth 9 tens. Now what's the value of this? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We read our number as 192. And because the digit 9 is in the tens place, we know that it has a value of 90. In which of the following numbers does the digit 9 have the smallest value? What do you notice about the 4 numbers that we're given in this problem? Well, you might notice that they're all made up of 3 digits. They're all 3-digit numbers. But if we look more closely, what else can we see? They're all made up of the same 3 digits, aren't they? They all contain a 1, a 9, and a 2. And you know, we could make some of these numbers by taking digit cards that have a 1, a 9, and a 2 on them and just swapping them around. Here's our second number, our third number, and our last number. So we can see that all 4 possible answers contain a 1, a 9, and a 2. But it's the 9 that we really want to be thinking about, because our question asks us, in which of the numbers does the digit 9 have the smallest value? And to be able to answer this question, we need to think about what the value of each place in a 3-digit number is worth. Now we know that the digits in a 3-digit number are worth hundreds, tens, and ones. Here's 100. This is what a 10 looks like. And here's a 1. Now if we look at our 4 numbers, we can see that the digit 9 sometimes appears in the hundreds place, sometimes in the middle of the number, which is the tens place, and sometimes in the ones place. Now which is the smallest value? Hundreds, tens, or ones? Well, we know it's the ones, don't we? This is the digit on the right of the number. And can you see which of our numbers has a 9 in the ones place? The number where the digit 9 has the smallest value is this number here. It's 129. We know that the smallest value place in a 3-digit number is the ones place. And so we were looking for the number that had 9 in the ones place. Instead of being worth 900 or 90, the 9 in this number is just worth 9. The digit 9 has the smallest value in the number 129. What have we learned in this video? We've learned how to recognize numbers from a model of hundreds, tens, and ones. We've also learned how to recognize the place value of digits.